So polymers, we are going to discuss today homopolymers. So the polymers which are formed by joining of one type of monomer is called homopolymer. Homo means same. The example of homopolymers include polythene, polypropylene, PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride, polyisoprene, neoprene, that is also called polychloroprene, polyacrylonitrile, that is PAN, nylon 6, polybutadiene, Teflon, that is polytetrafluoroethene, cellulose, starch, etc. So, if we see the polymerization of ethene undergo polymerization reaction to form polythene. NCH2 double bond CH2 forms CH2 single bond CH2 whole N. That is, polythene is a polymer, ethene is a monomer. So the polymer which are formed by joining of one type of monomer or same type of monomer is called homopolymer. Copolymers. The polymers whose repeating structural units are derived from two or more types of monomer units are called copolymers. Examples are nylon 6,6, Buna S, Buna N, polyesters, alkyl resins, bakelite, melamine, urea formaldehyde resins, etc. So nylon 6,6, the monomers of nylon 6,6 are hexamethylene diamine plus adipic acid. Hexamethylene diamine is NH2CH2 whole 6 NH2, whereas adipic acid is COOH CH2 whole 4 COOH. So nylon 6,6 contain amide bond, so it is also called a polyamide. The amide bond is represented by C double bond O NH, so that is amide bond. Buna S is a copolymer of 1,3-butadiene plus styrene. Buna S is a copolymer of 1,3-butadiene plus acrylonitrile. Polyester, one of the most important polyester is stearinylene, also called Dacron. It is a polymer consisting of ethylene glycol plus terephthalic acid. Alkyl resins, bakelite. Bakelite is a polymer of phenol plus formaldehyde. Melamine contains melamine plus formaldehyde. Urea formaldehyde resin contains urea and formaldehyde. So these are all the examples of copolymers. Let's discuss few questions. So question number 1, which is not a condensation polymer? We know that a condensation polymer is formed by monomer consisting of bifunctional or trifunctional functional group with the release of small molecules like water, ammonia, HCl, etc. So nylon 6,6 is a condensation polymer, glyptal is a condensation polymer, Dacron is a condensation polymer, whereas PTFE, polytetrafluoroethene, also called Teflon, is an addition polymer. So the correct choice for question number 1 is D. Question number 2. Which of the following is a biodegradable polymer of polyamide class? So, two important biodegradable polymers are nylon 2, nylon 6 and PHBV. Nylon 2, nylon 6, the monomers are glycine plus aminocaproic acid, and there is an amide linkage present here. So, the biodegradable polymer of polyamide class is nylon 2, nylon 6. The two types of polymer on the basis of molecular forces are thermoplastic polymer and thermosetting polymer. Let's discuss the difference between thermoplastic polymer and thermosetting polymer. Thermoplastic polymers soften on heating readily, whereas thermosetting polymer, they do not soften on heating. However, on prolonged heating they burn. Thermoplastic polymer consists of long chain linear macromolecules, whereas the set molecules have three-dimensional network structure in case of thermosetting polymer, and they are joined by strong covalent bonds. Thermoplastic polymers are formed mostly by addition polymerization, whereas thermosetting polymers are formed by condensation polymerization. Thermoplastic polymers are usually soft, weak and less brittle, whereas thermosetting polymers are usually hard, strong and more brittle. Thermoplastic polymers are soluble in some organic solvents. Thermosetting polymers are insoluble in almost all organic solvent due to strong bond and cross-linking. Example of thermoplastic polymer is polythene, polypropylene, etc., whereas thermosetting polymer is bakelite. So you have to solve few questions like what is Kevlar? Write its use. What is Nomex? Write its use. What is Lexan? What is its application? Explain the difference between Buna N and Buna S. What are initiators? Give examples. So slightly I will discuss about initiators. Initiators are actually catalysts which catalyzes polymerization reaction. Like during the polymerization of ethene to form polythene, the initiators are generally acetyl peroxide, tertiary butyl peroxide, benzoyl peroxide, etc. So these initiators are generally catalyst which catalyzes the polymerization reaction, free radical polymerization, because these initiators are the source of free radicals which actually helps in the initiation of chain reaction. So generally the free radical reaction happens in 3 steps: chain initiation step, chain propagation step, chain termination step. So we will discuss that when we will discuss the mechanism of free radical reaction of polymerization, taking ethene into consideration. So thank you students, solve this question. If you have any doubts you can ask me, you can mail me. Thank you.